You know, for the last several weeks, we've taken a little time in each service to talk about the heartbeat of the chapel. We've been talking about a variety of different ministries. And again, this is not to put pressure on you to try to recruit you. Well, yes, we are trying to recruit you. But we are wanting you to just hear about some of the ministries that go on here and even see if God would have you try some of these out and see what God would have for you. Tonight we're going to be highlighting Kids Celebration. I think you've heard of it. I think you've seen evidence of it. But we're going to talk to the authorities tonight, all right? This is Bethany Wichman. Bethany, how long have you been at the chapel?
About 16 years.
About 16 years. And you have a major role in Kids Celebration, and you will be moving at least temporarily down to the South Campus to help with Kids Celebration there. But that's all detail. I'll try to move on here. What is it? Why is it that Kids Celebration is so important to the chapel?
Well, just here at the chapel, the mission that the chapel has to bring people closer to Christ, that is exactly what we in Kids Celebration are striving to do in the lives of kids. We just want to teach them about Jesus. We want to teach them how much He loves them. And then we want them to feel loved and cared for by volunteers and adults that are down there with them.
That's great. And we know that there are a number of adults here in our weekend services because their kids are down at Kids Celebration. And I understand there are a number of roles that people play in the Kids Celebration ministry, even people who don't like children. No, that's not right. But there are opportunities that maybe aren't always what we think they are. Tell us a little bit about what.
Well, the obvious ways to serve in Kids Celebration is with kids. And there's many roles. We have large group teachers, we have volunteers that just sit with a small group of kids, we have people that hold babies, we have teachers that play games and do crafts and serve snacks. But what most of you probably do not realize is that there's a lot of ways to serve in Kids Celebration that do not even involve interacting with kids. We have greeters that sit at the front desk and welcome visitors and help them sign their kids in. We have tech people who operate the sound and the lighting for our large group teachers. We have a team of people that come and meet during the week. They cut things out, they sort things, they stock supplies, and we even have people that come and wash toys. So whether you love kids or you just want to help out, there's a way to get involved in Kids Celebration.
That's great. Tell us a little bit now. You're planning to move down, at least temporarily, to the South Campus.
Yes.
What are the effects of the multi-site on Kids Celebration?
Well, whether you are planning on staying right here at the North Campus or you're planning on going to the South Campus, we are going to need a lot of volunteers. We have some awesome volunteers that serve in Kids Celebration and have for years, but they're going to be making that transition down to the South Campus to love and care for those kids and families there. But with that, and we're going to need a lot of people to help them at the South Campus, so lots of hands there. But that also means that we're going to have a lot of holes right here at the North Campus, and we need to continue to love and care for the kids that we have here. But we also then are hoping and expecting for many new families and new kids, and so we need to be ready for that.
Great. Okay. Did you hear, like, there maybe are some opportunities here to serve? Good. I hope that's what you've heard. Patty Riley, good to see you here tonight.
One of our wonderful volunteers.
Patty, tell us, what is your role in Kids Celebration?
Well,
Can you pull that right up to your mouth there?
I float around wherever Bethany needs me. I initially signed up for infants, but a lot of times she uses me in other parts of the Kids Celebration up to the 4s and 5s. So I'm just there to help out wherever she wants me to help out and wherever God leads me.
Cool. And how did you get interested in Kids Celebration?
I have grandchildren, and I started coming here about 8 years ago, and my grandson was about a year old, and I started bringing him. And, you know, he liked it. He was small, but, you know, I could see the interaction with the teachers and all the other rooms when I went down to get him and when I came back up, and I thought that it would really be a nice thing to help out. I didn't do it permanently at first. I just kind of helped out whenever, and then I finally decided to sign up on a permanent basis.
And how old is your grandson now?
He's 9. He's been coming here 8 years.
Oh.
And I have twins that have been coming here for 6 years since they've been born.
You kind of got stuck, didn't you? No. What is it that's kept you in that ministry? I mean, you know, working with kids can be delightful, but it
Right.
can also be taxing for energy. What is it that's captivated your heart to make you stay in here?
It's just my passion, something that God's led me to do. I think if you can give children a good, firm foundation, knowing the Lord. My parents brought me up. I remember going to church and Sunday school when I was little, and you know, sometimes I didn't go, but as I got older, I always came back, and I think that that means a lot as a young child to get that into them and to learn about God and Jesus.
Thank you. Thanks, Patty. And so, as the thousands of people who are here tonight want to sign up, what should they do?
Well, that's awesome. Well, we have a table out in the atrium, and we would love to talk to you. If you'd just like to stop by the table, we can just give you some information that you can take home and look at. You could also sign up for a first serve if you're not familiar with what that is. You just sign up, no strings attached. You can come and hang out. You can try one or more of the ministry areas that I talked about, and just see where God can use you.
Thanks. Thank you, ladies.